Welcome to Friendly Fire Football. This is the first of many podcasts to come. I'm joined by Monson Mope and Colby Clark. Welcome, guys. How's it going?
Yeah, what's up? Good to
Man, we're good, man. You know, no complaints.
Yeah, that wasn't staged at all, by the way. I think, what do you guys want to kick off with first?
We can go team of the season.
Team of the season, okay. I thought you were going to bring up the game or something. Okay,
Cool. I'd love to bring up the game.
But if you want to hear context, everybody, we're filming this directly after the Man United versus Liverpool game. Patrick is a massive Man United supporter.
Oh.
I'm a massive Liverpool supporter. And Monster is a massive City supporter who was supporting Liverpool.
Today was a good day for me and Kobe. Great day for Kobe. It's a good day for me.
You know what I actually hate about this, dude? City can win. Nobody really cares except City fans. Yeah. Liverpool guys win, just in general. Nobody really cares except Liverpool fans. But my God, any one of you guys beat us, Liverpool love you. City fans love. Arsenal fans love. The hatred is so strong, dude.
Yeah, with good reason, bro.
Yeah, man.
With good reason, dude.
You're a very dislikable team.
People just hate on us for it.
Alright, should we kick off with our team of the season?
Yeah.
Oh, we're just going to jump straight team of the seasons. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Well, this is going to be not controversial.
Can I ask you guys, what formation are you both going with?
Yeah.
I'm going to go 4-3-3.
4-3-3?
I'm going 4-4-2.
Yeah, I've been umming and ahhing between the two. I think I'm going to go 4-3-3.
4-3-3.
Okay, that's 2-1, dude.
Should we start at the back, guys? What do you guys say?
Okay.
Yeah.
Keepers. Alright.
Kick us off.
I'll kick us off. Alright, so keepers, I have Nick Pope, guys. Most clean sheets in the Prem. At I think it's 12. Shout out to Ramsdale. You know, been actually very, very solid for Arsenal, but I have to say Pope, guys. I don't think it's that much of a debate. I feel like for me personally.
I'm not gonna lie. I literally have those exact same two people in that exact same order.
Yeah.
So there's no argument.
I think. Are we all in agreement, Penny?
What do you think?
What do you think?
Okay, well, obviously, I just want to give a shout out. There's two guys that I think deserve at least nomination.
Okay.
Leno from Fulham.
All right.
I think that's fully fair, dude. I think he's got 8 or 9 clean sheets. But someone else that I think, if he was at any other team, United, Liverpool, City, is the Brentford keeper, David Raya.
Really?
Nah, he's been solid there.
I haven't watched much of him, but yeah.
So,
I mean, for him to take De Gea out for the squad for the Spanish side, I mean, flipping hell. That's
shit.
When De Gea's actually had a pretty solid season.
no, but to be fair, spoiler alert, we do our research, we check these things out. He wasn't on there for me because I was just looking at clean sheets mainly. But then I started to think, it's not all about clean sheets, in all honesty. That's mainly your defense as a whole, that's your clean sheets. Yeah. Keepers there to stop goals that shouldn't be going in.
A keeper's a part of the defense.
That's a part of the defense.
They're not the only reason you're getting clean sheets.
They're your last defense, but majority of times when goals are scored, the blame's on the defense rather than the keeper, unless it's an absolute blunder. Yeah. Just in general, you know.
True.
He has stopped 100 shots.
Who's this?
This is David Raya.
Okay.
He's got the most stops in the Premier League.
That's pretty good, eh?
I think the closest guy to him was Allison, if I'm not mistaken.
And then Raya plays for,
I think.
Did you say
that's a brilliant segue.
Did you say Brentford? Wait, who's Brentford?
He plays Brentford, David Raya.
Yeah, Once is clearly the researcher.
Yeah.
I'm not.
But that's a good segue. I think I'm not gonna, as a Liverpool supporter, I'm definitely not saying he should be in the team of the season. But he's probably been our best player this season. In a year where we've had a horrible defense.
I swear to God, if you're gonna...
But Alisson has genuinely played so well. And sure, we've been losing 3-0 like every other game. So how can you put a goalkeeper in team of the season? But just weirdly, I mean, the stats are there for how many saves he's made. But
it's not saves, that's stops.
The number of saves, stops, whatever you want to call it, where we've lost 3-0 and we could have lost 5-0. Where we've drawn 2-2 and we would have lost 4-2. He's honestly come in clutch so many times. But obviously, I want to put it with a grain of salt. He's nowhere near my team of the season. Just a random shout out.
Yeah, I was about to roast the shit out of you.
Nowhere near. I didn't even write him down, but he has.
All I heard was he's the best player in Liverpool. I'm like,
but to be the best player in Liverpool is not.
I mean,
not exactly.
yeah. Should we move on?
Yeah, let's go straight into
Right
something
back.
that's not so controversial. Let's go left back.
Left back.
Yeah,
I
let's
was
go
thinking
left
right
back.
back.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I think right back we all know that's going to use it.
we have one name there,
Yeah.
right? Trippier.
Literally,
Okay, good.
Literally,
We know it's Trippier.
Or we can't even write down another name. It's true.
Dude, I don't know anyone else either.
Literally not a single
It's
other
just
name.
Trippier, yeah. Alright,
Yeah.
cool. So left back, I have Zinchenko, guys.
I had Zinchenko, but then I think Arsenal as a whole team, just in general, you're not really known for your left back role. Just as Arsenal team, in its essence. Zinchenko's been great, let's not get us wrong.
Yeah.
But he hasn't been there for majority of the season, and they've kept them winning and kept clean sheets.
I don't know the stats, but he has been injured.
He has been injured, but Luke Shaw, I think, should be team of the season. Someone who has not only been a left back, but had to be put in centre back for, was it, 2-3 games, went there, did a magnificent job. I thought they'd let him be a centre back, for all I care. But then we also have Malacia, so maybe we do need a left back, so Shaw should stick there. But I think Shaw, and another guy who is so underrated, but overrated at the same time, Perisic. I think that's a strong
I
nomination.
don't know how I feel about that. I mean, right now he's been getting benched, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but next week Zinchenko could get benched.
That's not fair.
I'm talking about what's happening up so far. He's been someone, just in terms of fantasy football alone, so it's someone who I always think is going to get something, is going to make something. That ball goes to him on the left-hand side, he manages to find Kane's head more than often. Dude.
All I'm saying is that for this
He's a
season,
quality player
I
as
think
well.
Zinchenko's been great. Like going forward, and as well as his contribution to just like leadership, as well as just
Okay, I think let's just make this simple. I think we're all in agreement, sure.
No.
what?
I mean, once
This is
I
not a
blatantly picked
podcast about
Zinchenko.
United, man. Like,
Yeah. So I'm not gonna lie, I picked Zinchenko and Shaw as my two favourites. Couple shout outs as well to Estepinian for Brighton. He's been flipping quality.
Yeah?
And then also Dan Byrne for Newcastle, where we've spoken about them before with Trippier and Pope, where they've had the best defensive record in the league. And look, for a guy who, I don't know his height, but he must be like 6'2", 6'3", to play at left back and deal with the amount of quality right backs that we have in the league, he has been so solid for them. And half of their strength has been set pieces and dealing with crosses. Been quality as well. Again, I think Zinchenko and Shaw are just a little bit better.
You're not going to touch
him.
on Shaw at all. You mentioned him. He's a second.
Well, I didn't
choice.
really mention Zinchenko much either. Eh? But no, I think both of them have been quality as well. The reason why I would pick Zinchenko over Shaw is I think there's a bit of recency bias with Shaw, where
I think
he had
a
a very good World Cup, but before the World Cup, we were not talking about him in the team of the season. He had a good World Cup, and he's been excellent since the World Cup. And I don't think we can have too much recency bias when we talk about how good Zinchenko has been for the entire season. And yeah, I'd pick Zinchenko personally.
it's 2-1 here. Like, I think that.
Yeah, but I think it's just bias, man. Because Shaw. The minute I said Shaw, like, you just weren't having it, man. You didn't even mention Shaw.
I didn't. I didn't even write him down. I'll be honest. Like,
Okay, you guys can have this one,
okay.
but there will be at least one United player. In this.
Yeah, of course.
Two actually.
I have one.
Let's see.
We'll see.
Okay.
Okay, well, Paddy, who do you have for your centre backs?
Martinez.
Okay.
I could say go on United players.
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's my first centre back. He's obviously going to be playing left back. If we've all thought about left centre backs and right centre backs, obviously right footed, left footed. Or you guys just not put any effort into
I've just gone into the two best centre backs.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
So I would say Martinez, and it has to be Saliba.
Okay. I agree with you on the Saliba part.
Are we all just unanimous in those two?
I'm not unanimous on both of them, but I've definitely got Saliba in mind. He was the first name that I put down.
I'd Gabriel.
Okay, I think it's 2-1. So we're gonna go Saliba and Martinez.
Well, I don't have Martinez in mind at all.
Boatman, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I had between Shaw and Botman.
You just
I think
agreed
they're
with
both
Martinez like
quality.
2 minutes ago.
Hmm?
Are you backtracking on Martinez already?
Martinez. I said it's a shout. I didn't say yes, he's in.
No, he's been quality.
Been good.
Has he been better than Shaw and Botman for Newcastle?
I think he's been world class. This is someone who's come into the league, likes of assholes like Jamie Carragher, who spoke non-stop shit about this guy's height, came in and said he's going to be a flop, he's not going to do great, you guys are wasting your money, and he's turned into nothing but a success. I mean, he partners up with Varane, and bear in mind today's game, he's been solid. He's solid. This is a World Cup winner, by the way.
Outside of the 6-3.
It's a World Cup winner, dude. And this is this season.
Okay.
This season.
Are we really going to go World Cup? Julian Alvarez is a World Cup winner, huh?
Yeah, but he's comparing to Haaland. Who's Martinez comparing to?
I mean, Varane.
There's not one City player after Alvarez came back said, "Oh, bench Haaland, dude, bench him." Nobody said that.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like
you're like great for him, dude.
But this is it's not the same thing. Think about it. Martinez was
starting. It's not the same thing because Martinez should be endless. Yeah, I don't know how this is a debate, dude. I really don't know.
Okay, well, Colby, should we let him get Martinez in, or how do you feel?
I'm not gonna lie. I would want to have one of the Newcastle guys in there before him. I would arguably have Gabriel from Arsenal above there with Saliba, the two together.
So just another two centre back.
Well, I haven't picked him. I've picked the Newcastle boy between Shaw.
Yeah, but now you're just picking anyone above my United boy.
Well, what's my point is that he's about my third pick. But he has been quality.
You know, do you want him? Do you want him there?
You want him?
I want him.
We can't just bully him the whole game.
Yeah, I do want him.
We took Shaw away.
Okay, it's fine. Okay, we'll give you.
I think I got robbed by Shaw, but okay.
So we have at the back, we have Trippier, Saliba,
yeah,
Martinez,
yes,
Zinchenko.
Yeah, unfortunately, but yeah, cool.
With Pope as the
goalkeeper. Okay, midfield.
Okay, so I went a 4-4-2, so mine is a bit.
Yeah, but we can chop and change.
And
I'm sure you've got some.
Are we all in agreement? There's at least one CDM in this team, right?
Yeah, so mine is a bit attacking. So I'm a bit more biased towards the guys who should be kind of contributing towards goals. So I have a left mid, two centre mids, and a right mid. Right. So the left mid, right mid is kind of acts like a winger in some sense. So left mid, I have gone with Rashford, with a special shout to Almiron from Newcastle.
Not on the right foot.
Yeah, but
is he on the right side?
Right side.
Yeah. Is he on the right side? Okay, I'll put him on the right side.
Mr. Research Monsters.
Listen, guys, not bad. But yeah, so I'd go Rashford, left mid, centre mid. My two centre mids.
Should we not do left mid first?
Oh, we'll go left. Yeah, okay.
Because with left mid, left wing, I feel like we're gonna have a left wing or left mid, no matter what.
Okay, I think we're gonna have to debate Rashford's left wing. I don't know how
you want to give a shout. I'm not gonna
lie.
I fully have Rashford in my team. Martinelli has been quality.
Martinelli is a strong shout. That's a strong shout. If Rashford wasn't in the form he's in with the goals he's banging left, right, centre, Martinelli would be in there.
Yeah, pre-World Cup, I'd probably say Martinelli.
Yeah, I would say Martinelli.
But Rashford has been so quality since.
Like, top goal scorer for Arsenal in the Premier League.
Really?
Martinelli. Yeah. Mr. Research Monk.
You would have thought Saka, but you would have thought Saka.
Yeah, it's one goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, Martinelli.
I'm telling you, if Jesus was still there, he would have.
I don't know.
The potential of Jesus.
Jesus reminds me of like a Firmino a little bit
in terms of like get that.
In his role at Arsenal.
In the sense that he's not really there.
He's not
fully there for the scoring.
But like in terms of effort, pressing, running back. Yeah.
Alright, so we agree on Rashford.
I agree with Rashford.
Don't think there's a debate to be had.
Rashford, yeah.
Strong shot from Martinelli.
I just wanted to say he's flipping quality.
Centre mid.
I think it's obvious. Casemiro.
Can we all agree on De Bruyne?
No, okay, De Bruyne is in there. Like,
can we all just say yes, De Bruyne?
I mean, De Bruyne is not the first name.
I swear to God, he hasn't got De Bruyne. Oh, he does. Okay, he does. Jesus.
I'm not gonna lie. I was.
Odegaard.
I was tempting to not. It was tempting to not put De Bruyne in, but he's just been more because I feel like the reason why I'm even considering not putting him in is because we do have such high expectations for him.
Yeah.
But this probably it shouldn't be a
He's an
knock
all-time
on
great.
him.
Look at this, man.
It shouldn't be a knock on him that we've got that high expectations. Like,
Yeah.
in all honesty, he's been quality. How many times has he like
Every
given
big
this
game.
insane through ball?
But I still think if you compare a player to his best, he's never going to be his best. during
No,
the
exactly.
season.
Yeah.
But let's just say, even if he's not at his best, he's better than everyone else.
Yeah, I would back that. I would say the only other player this season that arguably has had a very good season, that's just because the whole team is Odegaard.
Yeah.
That was what I was going to
in my
say.
team as well.
Has Odegaard? Maybe this is a completely different question that we should bring up.
Yeah.
But who's been the better player this season, Odegaard or De Bruyne?
I would say Odegaard in terms of what he brings to Arsenal. And if Arsenal were to lose him, I think goal threat from every single aspect of that team, with Saka, Martinelli, even with likes of transfer coming in, they're just not going to get the same support. He's not the guy that's always scoring the goals or making assists, but he's always that guy that's vital to getting the ball back, pressing up forward, and creating chances. Not being that guy that's the final touch before the goal scored, but he's that link-up, like very much like De Bruyne. He's not always there to get the assist, but he's always in there.
He's starting the attack.
He's starting the attack. He's always the one that's won the ball back, moved up quickly. He's like a fake CDM in a way. You know, he's not dropping so back. But my God, have you seen that guy work
He's
on the ball?
He's insane.
It's crazy.
I still say De Bruyne.
I mean, can we not have a shout? If we play...
No, I'm saying a shout. No,
We've
said
Wait, are you saying a shout?
No. We've said... I'm saying can we have a shout for the 4-3-3, remember?
Okay.
So we can have two guys that are going to be in a more central forward attacking role.
Yeah, so I have both of them in my team.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that just makes it very obvious.
Okay.
So do you have...
But who? Out of curiosity, who would you pick first?
De Bruyne.
I would say...
So if we could only have one cam in our team,
De Bruyne.
team of the season so far, you'd have De Bruyne.
De Bruyne.
I would say De Bruyne.
Odegaard.
I would say De Bruyne because I know next season and the season after, he's still going to be quality.
No, but we're saying a team of the season. We're not saying who's the better player.
No, I get that.
Because obviously De Bruyne, hands down,
All-time great.
all his work. I mean, he's arguably one of the best midfielders in the Premier League history. Never mind, like just.
Only thing I would say against Odegaard, I think Odegaard this season has been way more consistent.
Yeah, so I think De Bruyne has been...
Odegaard has been quality.
He's been insane. He's been insane.
I can say 7, 8, 9 out of 10.
But there are those games with De Bruyne, and there's been quite a few this season where he's on the ball and he just makes magic.
Yeah, so
you watch that and you go, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So I think with De Bruyne, it is a bit more inconsistent, but when he's on, he's on. You know what I mean? So like big games, De Bruyne is gonna always show up, but like there'll be times where like he slips up here and there. I think for consistency, if we're talking about consistency, I'd give the edge to Odegaard, right? But obviously the stats.
I think he also gets bonus points because they're winning the league.
What? Yeah, and he gets bonus.
Yeah,
I think.
You know what I mean?
and also just on the stats, De Bruyne is always going to have better stats when he's got Haaland finishing. When Odegaard's getting it to Nketiah. Like there's also that.
Kobe, let's think about this, right? De Bruyne had 20 assists without a striker.
No, true.
And he's led the league in assists for like 4 or 5 years or so.
Yeah, but we're talking about this season.
We're talking about this season. That's why I'm saying De Bruyne is a much better player, but we're talking team of the season. Because if we were talking best player, then our team's gonna be completely different.
So we all have both of them, right?
We do. I do have both.
Okay, so we can move on.
I back you. Yeah.
You back me.
But we do need to talk about the CDM situation. We do have 3 in the midfield. Because we have gone 4-3-3.
Yeah. Okay.
I think there's arguments for 2 players and 2 players only. Partey and Casemiro.
I'd give a shout to Rodri as well.
And you wouldn't give a shout out to Bruno Guimaraes?
But Bruno Guimaraes is fantastic, but we're talking about who's available right now. Who's going to be team of the season? And I just don't think Bruno's going to have played enough games to be involved in that.
Oh, really? I didn't realize he's been injured that much. I'm not going to lie.
He's been injured quite a bit.
Maybe I should stop roasting you guys on your
injured quite a bit. I mean, there's a huge fair shout for Bruno, but I just think game-wise and clutch moments and that guy that just does everything. Casemiro and Partey are the only two CDMs I think you can only argue for.
So I think we can give the edge to Partey just because they're winning the league as well. And he has been a big part of it.
We're doing this now.
But like my knock against Casemiro is that he came in Jan.
Oh, he plays for United.
No, he didn't come in Jan.
What do you mean he came in Jan?
He came in the summer window.
Oh, did he?
He was like deep into August.
Yes.
He didn't go in straight away. He did take a while to come in.
Yeah, but that's actually a fair shot. The Casemiro wins it. Plain clear state. It's a brand new player, brand new club, brand new league. Never been out of the Liga and into the Premier League like this. Not many players from the Liga can come into a top team, any team in the Premier League, and have this much of an impact. I mean, you got to remember, last season we had McTominay and Fred, playing two roles as CDMs, holding each other while they ran, never letting go. Dude, those two, they were tied to the knot, man. Those two players were both playing one role, CDM. We had two guys covering one position, and both were absolute fucking dog shit. Absolute dog shit. Only this season, and I've told many guys before, once you get a proper CDM, we've got a fantastic CDM. We've got, a 4-time Champions League winner in our team?
I think it's 5.
Is it 5? Let's go for Rand, but yeah. You guys better than me have Martinez. This player's come in, and he's been sensational. I don't think there's anyone that's surprised. Let's be fair, not surprised he's doing well. But also, they are surprised at how well he's doing. Into a team that was struggling last season, relatively it's the exact same midfield. Barnmine Eriksson, who's injured at the moment. He's come in there and been such a backbone to that team. Taken pressure off our defense. And not even that, dude. He's been allowed to roam. The amount of goals he scored, it's probably more goals than he scored this season in the entirety of his La Liga team. And it's been like bangers, man.
I mean,
bangers.
I get your point, and it's fair. But over the course of the entire season, Partey?
Let's just say Casemiro gets a red card a couple of games ago against Crystal Palace. We miss him hugely. We still win games, and we drew a game. Partey gets injured. He's injured right now.
But Jorginho
Arsenal
helps,
are still...
Yeah, you see
Jorginho helps.
Jorginho, like...
But there's
no one to replace Casemiro.
But does that make him a better player than Partey?
That's true.
I think it does.
Why?
I think you got to remember, Partey for 2 seasons was absolute dog shit. Every time the ball came to
like I said,
that's a bit hard.
But Kobe did say it's about this season.
Yeah, it's about this season.
It's about this season, but
we're not talking who's had the better career, because obviously Casemiro's had the best.
I'm just saying Partey's had quite a few seasons.
Listen, we gave you Rashford.
You didn't give me Rashford. Rashford was a given.
Okay, he was a given.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I actually want to agree with Patrick on this one. I actually think Casemiro has been better than Partey this season.
Colby.
But really? I do think it's unbelievably tight. I don't know. There's just...
We'll see by the end of the season. All I'm saying...
Casemiro has just been so... Like Patrick has said, I don't think we all appreciated how good he was, because maybe this is just me, but I don't watch Real Madrid as often as I watch the Premier League.
Yeah.
And you watch him, and he's so quality in those games. But watching him week in and week out at... What? How old is he now? Like 32, 33?
Casemiro?
Jesus.
34?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
the stuff that he does. And not just then, at the World Cup, he was arguably Brazil's best player in a team that is stacked. I think Casemiro is a better player than Partey, and...
Has a better season right now.
I would say...
Better season.
I would put him in the team of the season.
But
it's unbelievably close, especially because of how well Arsenal is doing. And that's where I'm getting a little bit worried at the moment, because I almost feel like we don't have enough Arsenal players in, considering how well they've done. But I'm not going to lie.
We do know who's playing right wing, so there's another one in there. Unless you've gone like totally left-footed, Joe.
Well, we can we can cross that bridge when we get there.
Let's cross it right now. We're agreeing on Casemiro. I think.
But I can concede to Casemiro.
Okay.
You know,
Casemiro.
I still say Partey, but
any shout-outs you guys had for your midfielders?
I had Rodri, man.
Rodri.
I think he's been great. I think he's been no, but like he's been.
Who do you support again?
I mean, we can ask you the same thing.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I'm surprised you didn't want to have flipping Wan-Bissaka in at right back.
I don't even believe that. Okay.
Yeah. But I'm just saying no. But Rodri's actually been probably one of our most consistent players. I can argue and say he's probably been more consistent than De Bruyne. Like in terms of week in, week out.
But that consistency is at a lower level, to be fair.
Yeah. Alright, let's just move on. We're wasting our time.
Okay, well, I also want to do shout out McAllister for Brighton.
I also said that as well.
He's flipping sick.
Brighton are very underrated.
Brighton are underrated.
I mean, overrated in many aspects, but so underrated.
No, but no one expected this from them as well. So
no, I mean, let's be fair. You see Brighton playing any team, and you automatically back Brighton. You're not surprised that they win.
Dude, genuinely, when we got drawn them in the FA Cup, I was terrified. And they beat us again. They beat Liverpool 3-0 in the one game, 3-0 in the next game, and then they kicked us out of the FA Cup.
And that was without Trossard. I think Trossard scored a hat-trick.
Trossard scored a hat-trick, and then everyone was like, oh no, Trossard's gone. We'll handle them easily.
Yeah. Anyway. So we still need a right winger.
We still need a right winger.
It's got to be Saka.
It's not.
I've put Almiron in there as well.
Oh, Almiron, yeah.
Almiron has had such a good
Almiron pre-World Cup is a
I think after the World
Cup,
yeah.
I think the World Cup afterwards, he hasn't been the same. Newcastle, to be fair, hasn't been the same. But that's without Bruno. I think that's just totally different. I mean, he's busy checking out.
Well, they've scored the same number of goals.
Yeah, but they have. But I think Saka.
And that's Saka with penalties.
That is Saka with penalties, but at the same time, this is Saka's work rate. Saka's assists. You haven't checked these assists.
No, because I'm sure Saka has.
I think anyone that for a split second thinks that Saka's had a worse season than Almiron.
No, but I think this one is.
It's Saka.
I do think
it should be unanimous, guys.
I mean,
I do think it's Saka.
Who do you have in your FPL? It's Saka, not Almiron, is it?
Yeah, that's Saka. No, I do think, but Almiron.
Deserves a shot.
No, Almiron was a shot.
I think it's a lot closer than you guys are saying, especially because I think you have to put a bit of what we were expecting from each player before the start of the season. Where you could argue Almiron shouldn't have even been a starter for Newcastle at the start of the season. When they got Saint Maximum on the one side, they got Isaac who can play on the other side, Wilson down the middle, and they're doing Jordan now as well. Almiron has done insanely well. I mean, do you remember what Grealish the made?
I remember.
And how he's flipping shut up those comments. Flipping well done to Almiron, but yeah, no. Saka has put himself on a next level this season. He's put himself in one of the great wingers of the Premier League, I believe.
Well, I had a 4-4-2 because I had to put Kane and Haaland in.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to choose one then. There's only one space for one striker.
I mean, well, this is my list, not yours. You know? So I have both. You know, because I mean, if it wasn't for Erling Haaland, I think we'll be talking about how great Kane is doing.
I actually haven't put Kane in my team at all. Like, not even a special mention.
What?
I've gone Haaland. Haaland, I think, is obvious.
Yeah, I think Haaland was the first name on anyone.
I think like the bankers in everybody's team this season, doesn't matter who you are. Pope's got to be there, Trippier's got to be there, Rashford and Haaland. Everybody else you can have arguments. I think those are the four positions where everyone can just go, nobody's done better.
Yeah.
But then massive shout out to Ivan Toney and Mitrovic.
I had both of them as shout outs.
I think people forget how well Mitrovic's been injured recently, so he's kind of dropped off the radar.
Yeah.
But fuck me. Last season, Mitrovic, last season, Fulham not even here, he's in the Championship, came back up with them. This is someone who, previous seasons, was in the Premier League, nobody really cared about him.
No, he's stepped up his game.
He's developed so much, and Ivan Toney, I mean, this is a man that, by any accord, should have gone to the World Cup with England.
Should have.
Could have.
Same with Tomori. I agree.
Yeah, true.
You know,
this is the guy that is in the Brentford team, and let's be honest, it's not the likelihoods of Fulham and Brighton, who are very strong going forward and score a massive amount of goals. But this is still a guy who I think's got 2 hat-tricks this season. I mean, the only guy that I know that's got hat-tricks or like coming out of his arse is Haaland. That's the only other guy. Trossard's got one. Not many guys this season.
Yeah. It's hard to get a hat-trick. It's hard to get a hat-trick.
People think it is because they see Haaland and be like, no, dude, like it's very hard. Actually.
Yeah. No, it's actually very, very
Except
hard.
for Bobby Firmino, hey? No, I'm joking.
See, that's
Nah.
That's the problem with you Liverpool supporters, dude. He has like one good game and you all start riding the Bobby
Well,
train.
that's the same with United fans.
What do you mean, dude?
No.
We said he was the biggest critics of our own players.
Listen, you've put like 5 United players in your team this season, and I haven't put a single Liverpool player in mine.
Yeah, because you have no... You're trying to...
I agree with Paddy.
He did fucking mention Alisson. He mentioned him.
He tried.
Well, I mentioned him because I brought him up with how many saves he's made.
Yeah, but dude...
He wasn't on my list. He was nowhere near...
I could bring
my
up
team
Grealish.
this
We're not going to
season.
start chatting about Grealish and left wing.
No, we're not going to chat about Grealish. We're not going to chat about Grealish. You know? But yeah.
I'm not going to lie. The one thing I do feel a bit bad is that Harry Kane, like you say, has had an outstanding season.
It is insane.
He's already scored 18 goals this
He could
season.
finish the league.
Any other season,
27,
Holland's not
28 goals.
Yeah.
If Holland isn't here, I'm telling you that the English media is throbbing at Kane. Throbbing at
But
Kane.
all I'm saying is that if you get, and you most likely will, if you get above 25 goals as a striker, you should be in the team this season. If there's 2 of you, it's fine. Like, but 25 goals in the Premier League, like he has 18 right now.
I'm not gonna lie.
For a Tottenham team that's like,
it's pretty.
I mean,
shocking,
Son's
right?
dropped off, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I like Luke.
Son hasn't dropped off, dude. He left. Like he's not there. He's not there.
You know what I mean?
He scored a goal. Like what was it last week or the week before? And I went, holy fucking Jesus Christ! Son scored.
Yeah,
Fact.
you know what I mean. So I mean, you're talking about a team that's like always been quite mediocre, and he's been the shining light for like I don't know how many years now. You know, and he still has 18 goals. He could get possibly more. He could get up to like 27, 28 easily. I mean, how many games are left? Like 12, I think. I think it's about 12.
Are they?
Yeah, it's like 26.
Think what?
26 games. I think we're 25.
No, we're 25.
26,
Yeah. We both in 25, I think. Some teams on 26.
Tottenham have played 26 games.
Yeah.
26 games. Okay, so
Oh,
on
good.
average, most guys got 12 games left.
You know? So I personally feel like he deserves to be there. And I think he probably will be by the end of the season.
I agree.
I think he
Because
will.
arguably, if we're going player of the season, would he not be like second on that list?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he'd be definitely top 3.
No, he is top 3.
It's either
The only
one
reason
or
why
the
I
other.
didn't have him in my team was I just think overall the other 3 guys have had a better season. I think we forget how good Kane is, but I'm just very surprised with Mitrovic, the amount of goals, the way the team plays, especially with him there, especially Ivan Toney. I mean, Brentford without Ivan Toney. I don't want to say
Spurs without Kane. I mean,
but Spurs with Kane is still a disaster, dude. Like
Spurs
in
can still make top
general.
4. They can still make top 4.
Spurs can make top 4.
With Son playing.
With Son
left
playing
wing.
as. I mean,
Also, can I just say, Patrick, you've just used... You gave that argument against Almiron with Saka, where I was saying you don't expect this of Almiron, and now you're giving the same argument for Mitro and Tony, and you shat on my
Because
argument
they haven't
for
dropped
Almiron.
off. They haven't dropped off.
Mitrovic isn't even playing, bro. He's
been
dropped off
injured.
a cliff.
He hasn't dropped off because he's still playing.
Tony's about to be banned from... because he bet on himself.
well,
So they're about to have some hectic drop offs.
yay. It's going to be crazy for them.
Okay, so you want to run through the team of the season, what we got so far?
Yeah.
Okay, so we decided 4-3-3.
We decided with 4-3-3, we've got Pope at the goals.
We have Pope at the goal. Right back, we have Trippier. We did agree on Saliba. And we did say Martinez.
Yes.
Left back, we have Zinchenko.
Should have been Shaw, but okay.
CDM, we did say we will have Casemiro. We had 2 center attacking mids with De Bruyne and Odegaard. Followed by Saka at right wing. Left wing, we had Rashford. And in the center, we had Erling Haaland.
Yeah, I don't think there's any debate there. I mean, I think, let's be honest, there'll be a couple of guys listening in. Shaw should have been there. I think that's Unfortunate. Shaw should have been there. I think Shaw should have been
I'm not gonna lie. I think Kane is the person who's missing the most.
I
on
feel
that
like it's
list.
well.
No, but then Kane versus Haaland.
Yeah, but we could play a different formation.
I mean,
You
anyone
could,
versus Holland
you could.
in England
Yeah.
right now.
If you play any other formation, you gotta remember, De Bruyne or Odegaard has to leave. I would say both those players are having a more impactful season than Kane is.
What?
You know, just. Dude, I think De Bruyne, if De Bruyne is missing in the City team, I mean, we're getting a bit off topic here, but if De Bruyne is missing,
But he's
and
not
Odegaard's
really-
missing, it's a massive hole.
Bro,
I mean, Kane's
missing in the
missing.
relegation zone. What the hell?
Okay.
Well, you know, you can actually revisit this, at the end of the season.
I-
No,
It's like a
we'll
mid-
definitely.
I think I'm looking at the
Three-quarters-
camera now. Future Kobe, you've left Kane out and you've made a mistake.
Future Mwanza, you wanted Kane. You wanted
Yeah.
Kane. These two didn't listen.
Yeah.
They said 4-4-3. So you were right all along. I just want to say.
Okay, I just want to get you guys handshake. So I was right about Shaw at the end of the season. This is the free handshake. Shaw will be there. You'll see. Okay, thanks for tuning in. It's been a friendly 5 football, and we'll see you next week.